All right, tonight we are blowing this case about Bruce Ohr, FISA abuse, wide open. I've been on the phone with sources all day and all night, people who are in the room during Ohr's testimony. We did learn today that Bruce Ohr said that he understood the Steele dossier would never have been accepted in a court of law. He understood it. We have 65 pages of notes and texts, and then meetings between him and Christopher Steele. He said the FBI knew about the seedy relationship with Steele. So much to cover. Stay with us. We'll break it wide open. But there's no doubt that a conspiracy to commit fraud against FISA court judges did, in fact, take place. Now, let's dive into the testimony from Bruce Ohr today. Now, remember, he is the twice-demoted DOJ official who once helped ex-foreign spy, paid for by Hillary, Christopher Steele, spread all these anti-Trump Russian lies throughout the highest levels of our government. And today, during a closed-door hearing, Bruce Ohr was grilled on the Hill by members of the House Oversight and the Judiciary committees for 7 hours. Now, the crucial issue at play here is rampant FISA abuse surrounding Christopher Steele's dirty dossier with Russian lies that Hillary Clinton illegally funneled through a law firm into Fusion GPS, hiring then Christopher Steele. Now, our sources say that that topic was front and center at the hearing today. Get this. Sarah Carter is now reporting, she'll join us later, that we now know that the FBI was aware of Steele's blatant and extreme anti-Trump bias before they used his dossier as the bulk of their FISA court applications. Remember, Bruce Ohr even wrote Steele was, quote, desperate that Donald Trump not get elected. He was passionate that Donald Trump not being president of the United States. Sounds just like Carter, just like Page and Strzok. And Sarah Carter also reporting that today's hearing proved that the FBI was using Bruce Ohr as a back channel for Steele's anti-Trump intel, even after the FBI cut all formal ties with Christopher Steele over trust issues. And he's saying that the FBI knew everything. And despite this, Congressman John Ratcliffe, who was a part of today's hearing, is telling us that Ohr was not mentioned in any of the FBI FISA applications against a Trump campaign associate. Now, Congressman Ratcliffe, Sarah Carter, Greg Jarrett, and John Solomon will all be with us tonight. This is yet another sign of the FBI's blatant effort to hide the true nature of Clinton's bought and paid for Steele's dirty Russian dossier. It was campaign op research. It was compromised. It was never verified or corroborated. It turned out to be lies, Russian lies, funded by the Clinton campaign and the DNC. They funneled the money through a law firm, hiring Fusion GPS, that then hired Christopher Steele, an ex-foreign spy that had really seedy Russian connections, we now know, who was working with and for Fusion GPS, and, by the way, was also on the FBI payroll. This is really the cherry on the top. He was working with Bruce Ohr's wife, Nellie Ohr. The Ohrs were literally profiting off their relationship with Christopher Steele. Ohr said today that he disclosed that to the FBI. Really? And the FBI was okay with that? Now, at the end, this is where we are. We now know for a fact that in 4 separate FISA court applications, FISA court judges were repeatedly lied to, knowingly lied to. The American people, you were all lied to, all in an effort by high-ranking government bureaucrats to steal, sway, rob an election, and at all costs stop Donald Trump from winning and then to destroy his presidency. Now, communications between Ohr and Christopher Steele, 60-some-odd pages of it. It shows that Steele was extremely concerned about being exposed for this, and for good reason, because this level of corruption and abuse should make every single American citizen sick. A blatant example of what I've been telling you, a two-tier justice system. Hillary Clinton gets a free pass. Trump is literally targeted by our government with her salacious, phony campaign op research put together by a foreign national using Russian sources for lies. We have a brand new article tonight from Greg Jarrett. He'll be with us, too. He details how the one-time FBI director, James Comey, took control of the Clinton investigation, took it right out of the hands of the field offices, and twisted the facts, softened the language, exonerated Clinton, rigged her investigation from the very beginning. There really never was an investigation. Clinton was never going to be found guilty because she was the favored candidate. And meanwhile, the FBI, the Department of Justice, they worked hand in hand with foreign spy Christopher Steele to use his phony lies to open an investigation into allegedly Trump-Russia collusion. They gained these FISA warrants illegally against a Trump campaign associate. They potentially leaked that information. We know they leaked it to the general public to sway opinion with lies. This is the stuff that happened in the former Soviet Union. All of this despite everybody knowing, including or admitting today, that Steele's shady past, that his work for the Clinton campaign, that his blatant bias against Trump, that his leaks to the press, that he was let go by the FBI that was also paying him. It's no wonder President Trump keeps talking about a witch hunt, and he's livid with his attorney general. Mr. Sessions, where are you tonight? Why are you standing by and literally doing nothing to fix what is clearly a horrific inequality in our justice system?